Chargers, Packers, coming up on EA Sports. The snow is falling, and it should continue throughout the game as we get set for kickoff here in this one.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And Phil, the weather looks like it'll be a real test out there for these teams today.
It will be, and I'll tell you this, the defensive players, they love days like this. Why? Because when the weather's bad, turnovers usually go up. Offensive guys have to be a little more careful, and they lose control of the football. If you do that, that's when that defense can swoop in and get that turnover.
Okay, let's head down to the field now for the start of this one.
The 37, he'll be brought down. Coming onto the field at quarterback, the man who took over the position for Brett Favre and has created his own legacy in Green Bay. Quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers was not asked to move as much as he does here in the NFL when he was in college, so we didn't know he was this dynamic, this quick of foot, and man, is he dangerous when he moves out of pocket.
1st and 10. They'll run it here.
Tackle down right around the 48.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
The Chargers come out in a dime package. From the shotgun.
The defense gets the sack.
94 makes the sack. Loss of 8 on the play.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
The Packers will take the snap from the 40. Throws the stiff arm. Picks up maybe 3.
On the run.
Randall Cobb is a threat to break it every time the football gets into his hands.
One of the secret weapons for the Green Bay Packers, Randall Cobb, in the pass game, catching passes from Aaron Rodgers, but also very dangerous in the return game, too.
The Packers take it from the 43. Here's Boykin. Good yardage picked up on that call.
Nice job of the defense finally getting off the field. That's what you want to do. Just get in the situation, get the other offense in a third down situation, make the play, then get off the field. Good job.
This will take all the leg strength he can muster. Not enough leg with that one.
Raised in Alabama, educated at NC State. Here is quarterback Philip Rivers.
There's no doubt when you talk about the San Diego Chargers, their leader and the guy they're going to build this football team around is their quarterback, Philip Rivers, and he's got to be outstanding, tough, and not turn the football over.
Royals in the slot. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. The pass is intercepted.
And he's brought to the ground.
Punk's able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. First down at the 43.
They give it to him on the counter.
Lacey takes the hit and is brought down.
And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever. They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
The defense comes out in the nickel.
319.
We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Here's Boykin. Teo with the tackle. One of the players who patrols the secondary for San Diego is safety Eric Weddle.
Eric Weddle is an all-pro football player, and he deserves to be that. He is tremendous against the pass, and he is a sure tackler when he gets near the line of scrimmage.
The Chargers go with the dime formation here on defense.
Second down and 5.
They'll run it. And here's the handoff. Johnson's the one who made the big stop.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
Starks is in the backfield. The Packers take it from the 38. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
Boy, that was a promising drive for quite a while, and finally the defense steps up.
Yeah, the defense stepped up, but also, boy, that was a uninspired play call, I thought, on third down. Didn't give the offense a chance, and the defense took advantage of it.
Didn't have the distance.
I think anytime you send a field goal kicker out there nowadays, Jim, everybody expects him to make it because they've all gotten so good at kicking that football. That time he misses it, really changes field position.
Split backfield here.
First down at the 45. Here's the handoff. Gets about 9 on the play. Imposing their will early on the defense with a solid effort on the ground.
Well, we talk so much, don't we, about the passing game in the NFL, but it's still about who can out-hit the other one. And right now, the offense, they are winning that battle. Nice run.
Second and short.
Ryan Matthews takes the handoff, and he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Matthews is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Chargers have it at the 44.
And the carry to Ryan Matthews.
For the offensive starters today, one of the tallest targets at wide out is Malcolm Floyd.
He is tall and he is good. And after missing most of 2013, it is great to see Malcolm Floyd back on the field.
Today's starting lineups have been brought to you by Snickers. When hunger hits, Snickers satisfies. The Chargers will take the snap from the 45.
And he's taken down.
Records the sack on the play.
As we get a look at the defense, Julius Peppers, a player opposing offenses always have to game plan for during the week.
Oh, yes. If you're an offensive lineman and you can't find anybody to block, know where Julius Peppers is and run over there and help out.
Offense lines up here.
Rivers out of the gun. And they swap him again.
Takes the sack on the play. Loss of 6.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
They're set to punt it away now.
Punt down at the 29-yard line.
They've come out in the dime package.
The Packers have it at the 29.
Brings it in.
Weddles is in on the tackle.
If they're going to take away all the receivers down the field, throw it short to your running back, and look what they can do in the open field. Nice run by the running back.
Offense lines up here.
319. 258.
First down at the 45.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Is there for the sack on the play. Loss of 9.
Well, that time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. The Packers snap it at the 36. Has Nelson.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Aaron Rodgers back off the line, shotgun formation. From the gun. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Comes up short.
Well, that time the kicker just comes up short, just doesn't hit the football solidly. And you can always tell when it's spinning very hard end over end, that means he kicked it too low, and that's why it came up short.
Nickel formation for the defense here. First down and 10.
Handoff by Rivers. And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Brown's a receiver in the slot. Second and short. And there's Floyd, and that's a gain of 10.
Nice catch that time by the wide receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 25. Matthews, that time on the tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap from the shotgun. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Does it take talent to do something like this? You've got to time the pass where the football's going, where the receiver's going to catch it, and do the perfect timing. Hit that receiver, and that football comes flying out. Nice job that time. Incomplete pass.
Nickel formation here for the defense.
Rivers is going to take the snap from the shotgun. And sailing out of bounds.
Number 36-yard field goal attempt coming up.
An empty possession for the offense. First down at the 26. He's taken down at the 30.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. The Packers will take the snap from the 30. Out to the left. Intercepted. Has 12 on this play.
Is there for the interception.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
From the gun, Phillip Rivers ready for the snap. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Antonio Gates hauls it in. Touchdown, Chargers.
Nothing like it for a quarterback, I'll tell you that. I loved it. Throw a little short pass and just root your guy on and watch him break the tackles and score a touchdown. Pretty exciting stuff.
The Chargers with an extra point try on the way. And the extra point is good.
The Packers are back deep, ready to return.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. Lacey lines up in the backfield. The Packers have it at the 34. Rodgers still has it. Interception by Eric Weddle.
That'll stop the play right there.
On the interception.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Offense lines up here.
First down at the 47. Matthews.
He's brought down at the 46. When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. 2nd and 3. And Matthews is taking the handoff.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play. They got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Takes it from the gun. And Rivers' pass is incomplete.
The Chargers are going to punt this one away.
The punt is down at the 22-yard line.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. 1st and 10.
Still got it after the play action.
This doesn't look good. We've got a player down, and he's in pain.
Jim, I know both you and I are hoping it's not serious, and once we find out, we'll tell everybody exactly what we know. Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
2nd down and 4.
Picks up the first down.
Number 12 throws complete.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
The defense comes out of the dime.
319.
1st down at the 35. Handoff. And pick up about 4.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Rodgers will be under center.
319.
The Packers have it at the 39.
He takes it on the counter. Lacey takes the hit and is brought down.
No gain on the play.
Offense lines up here.
Wide left. He's coming.
3rd and 6. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Williams able to read that play and make the hit.
That was just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
All set to punt here.
And Allen is stopped there. Phillip Rivers has it under center. The Chargers from the 37.
Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Number 24, the ball carrier. 3-yard gain on the play.
Matthews lined up in the backfield.
2nd down and 7.
To the sideline and complete.
Makes the reception.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Browns lined up now as a slot receiver. Rivers out of the gun. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3 and out.
7-yard loss on the play.
When you blitz on 3rd down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high. But the rush, they're quick enough. They get there and they sack the QB.
The Chargers are going to punt this one away.
One quarter complete, and we'll take a break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been all about the defenses today as we welcome you back to the action. And now they'll call on Cypress to punt the football. And that picks up 3.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Has the first down. Now looking for more. Wright's the one who brings him to the ground.
Lacy is a guy, anytime he gets a chance to get in the secondary and make a big play, he thinks he's going to take it for a touchdown. Not this time. It's a big run, but still well done.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Now 1st and 10. They'll go ground. That's a gain of 8.
Number 27 gets the ball on the 1.
When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard and makes a good block.
Lacy lines up in the backfield. From the gun, Rodgers has the reception all alone. Gains 15.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Rodgers from the shotgun. Pulls it in. They bring him to the turf.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Lacey lines up in the backfield.
1st and 10. To the ground. Stiff arm. And gains about 1.
Number 27. The ball
Not a good
carrier
play
on the
call
play.
by the offensive coordinator. You're in the red zone. Trying to catch the defense off guard. I would have gone with the pass. Instead, they go with the run, and it gets very little gain.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. 2nd and 9. Handoff to James Starks. And that gains a few.
Number 44 on the carry.
Hard to score a touchdown sometimes when you get in the red zone in the NFL. Why? Because the defense doesn't have to worry about passes down the field. The offense runs it. They are ready to get it done, and they do, and stop the offense for a short gain.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun.
That ball has been picked off. He stacked up at that point.
It'll be a touchback. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
And Royal is brought down.
On the reception. Gain of
What a
20.
nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
And Matthews is going to secure the handoff.
He's brought down right around the 43-yard line.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
guys lined up in the slot. 2nd down and 7. Handoff made, and this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Hey, that's a great job by the defense. What an effort and what speed. That time they get in the backfield and tackle the runner for a loss.
And Gates is set now. Split out wide to the left. 3rd and 9. It's Woodhead. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
This is called managing the football game as a head coach. What are you doing here? You got a lead. It's close. It's 4th down. It's short yardage. You're near midfield. Don't do it. Punt the football away. And if the other team's going to go ahead, make them drive the length of the field.
The punter awaits the snap.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
They've come out in the dime package. From the gun, Rodgers. And he's thrown to the ground.
Is there for the sack on the play. Loss of 2.
This defense, they are definitely not faint of heart, are they, Jim? They will bring the pressure. Good blitz that time, and they take the quarterback down.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. The Packers have it at the 24. Keeps it here. Jordy Nelson with the grab.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
The Chargers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Aaron Rodgers able to find Randall Cobb, and Cobb is stopped there.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He didn't take the bait. He didn't throw it down the football field. He threw it short to the open receiver, and we've seen it so many times. Throw it to the guy that's open and see if the defense can make the tackle.
First down following the long play. Quick screen to Cobb.
The catch is made for a first down.
You talk about an outstanding slot receiver. That's Randall Cobb. This time on the wide receiver screen, he dodges a couple of defenders. He does whatever it takes to pick up yards down the field, and he got a lot of them on that play.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Watch the blitz, watch the blitz.
Play fake. Looking across the middle. Has it. Touchdown.
Well, that score ties the game up. Now on the defensive side, you got to come out there and take advantage of this feeling you got going now and get the football back for your offense.
The Packers for the extra point. Driving extra point is good. The Chargers ready to return the kick.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
Offense lines up here. First down and 10. And the give to Ryan Matthews. He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
Ryan Matthews showing off his skill set on that carry.
When he is healthy, he has shown and proven that he is a big-time NFL running back, good speed, and surprising power for what you would consider a small NFL running back.
Offense lines up here.
Takes the snap. We're about midway, second quarter. Rivers finds Gates.
Number 17 with the pass completion.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
Allen's in the slot. The Chargers have it at the 44.
Ryan Matthews takes the handoff. They'll mark him at the 34.
Gain of 10 on the play.
The Chargers have it at the 34. They call his number once more. He's brought down.
Number 24, the ball carrier.
Good job getting the first down by the offense. And look at the defensive players on the sideline cheering their teammates on. Keep us on the sideline a little longer. That's what they're hoping for.
First and 10. They'll go ground. That brings the play to an end.
Well, when you talk about edge players in the NFL, it means play on the edge, rush the quarterback, and stop the outside runs. How about that play by the defensive end?
Brown's a receiver in the slot.
Second and 11.
Setting up screen. Rivers to Woodhead.
Williams is there that time for the tackle. Woodhead lined up in the backfield. The Chargers from the 32. Double covered and incomplete that time. This will be a field goal attempt from 49 yards out. No good. An empty trip for the offense.
All right, he misses the field goal. It's just wide, and it's the one position on the field where the pressure can get to a player. The kicker has to stand there and think about it. He did, and he got tight. That's why he missed it.
The Packers have it at the 39. Takes it from the eye. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down.
Eddie Lacy, just another big, strong, fast running back out of the University of Alabama. This guy, what I really like about him is wonderful feet. He can get around you and a good job picking up big yards.
Lacy lines up in the backfield. First down at the 50. And now on the draw. Weddle's there to take him down.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
The defense comes out in the nickel.
319! 319! Turn, go ahead!
Second and 8. The defense gets a sack.
Records the sack on the play. 7-yard loss on the play.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard, they look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Rodgers from the shotgun. Fights through that hit. Sacked again. He's been under fire all game.
Loss of 8.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. Third down, the defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
And so now they'll call on Maste to punt the football away.
And the punt is down at the 41-yard line.
Rivers set, empty backfield. The Chargers snap it at the 41. Has his target. Coughed up the football. And the defense has it. Good piece of tackling. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football. Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The defense comes out in the dime. Second down, 3 for the first. And he's forced to the ground.
Makes the sack on the play. Loss of 7.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Halftime, 2 minutes away. Offense lines up here. 3rd and 10. Finds his mark. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out. That's a timeout by the defense. Defense got a bit of a blow and now readies for the next play.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
At the 32-yard line.
Offense lines up here. 1st down at the 32. The defense gets the sack.
Loss of 3.
Quarterback's got to know when it's inside of 2 minutes and that clock is moving, you want to get the football down the field and out of bounds. Holds on to the football too long, gets the sack, and that just kills the time management.
Floyd's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 2nd and 12. They're setting up screen. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
Gain of 14.
Quickly to the line. Back to the air here on first down. Secures it with two hands. Brought down right at the 50. The Chargers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout.
Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space.
Browns lined up now as a slot receiver. Rivers will take the snap from the gun, eyeing that left side. And there's Gates.
Number 17 with the pass completion.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position to pick up third down. Nice little throw and catch.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. The Chargers snap it at the 41. To the outside. The catch is made.
What can a defensive back do in a situation like this? The answer is nothing. How about the throw right on target by the quarterback and a good route on an out route by the receiver?
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And he's taken down. They're going to the hurry-up offense, and they're back to the line quickly. The Chargers snap it at the 41. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Not enough leg with that one. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Well, moments like this, you're on the sideline, the field goal kicker comes off the field. Well, you just turn your back and walk away because you don't want to yell at him. You've driven the football down the field. He goes out there and kicks it and doesn't hit it well enough to even get it over the crossbar.
First down at the 21, and Rodgers will hand it off. Weddles is in on the tackle.
Gain of 6 on the play.
That's the end of the first half, and we'll be back in a moment with the first half analysis. Let's check in now with Danielle Bellini from the sidelines.
I got a chance to speak with Coach McCarthy at halftime. It seems like neither team wants to score today. One side turns it over, the other side gives it right back. Coach told me the key to winning this game is going to be ball control. If his team forces a turnover, they've got to cash in on it. Let's see if they can score some points in the second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the field. Packers now ready to kick the football down the field. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Allen's lined up in the slot. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. Peppers is an animal on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. The Chargers take it from the 23. Burnett's there to make the stop.
Outside runs take time, and when you run outside, you expect the safety to get up there with that extra time and make the tackle. Good job that time by the safety.
Woodhead lined up in the backfield. Rivers out of the gun. Catch made near the sideline.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Cypress called on to punt.
Out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center.
319! 319!
First down at the 49. It's the old counter play. Williams going to make the tackle.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, coming with the counter run, and the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing, so you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
The Packers will take the snap from the 45. Trying to work that left side.
Always manage the football game. You got to be thinking about it all the time if you're the quarterback. It's a tie game. You're down in here in the red zone. Be careful with the football. You at least want to get 3 points out of this.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. They're going back up top. He'll throw it over the middle. Picks up 8 here.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
The give. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, when you have a tie game and you're down in the red zone, you can do whatever you want. You can fool them with the run here, or you can take a chance and throw the football in the end zone to get a score.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun.
Throws to the right. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The Packers now will tack on the extra point. It's good. Packers now ready to kick the football down the field.
Kickoff return 21 yards. Number 11 on the return.
Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. He'll fire it out to the left. Steps out of bounds.
That play is good for a Chargers first down.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Now 1st and 10. They'll go draw. Matthews up the middle, and Matthews is brought down.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Brown's in the slot. Rivers is back in shotgun formation. Makes the catch in the open field. Floyd tackled down.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a 1st down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Woodhead lined up in the backfield. The Chargers snap it at the 31. He's headed right, and he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
Matthews so strong, he can do everything on the field. He can rush the passer, beat up tackles, tight ends. How about defending this outside run that time? Stuffs it for no gain.
And Matthews is lined up in a single back formation. 2nd and 10. And the carry to Ryan Matthews.
Gain of 10.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. Right back to him once more. This will come down to a chain link. And they're inches short. Lining up for a 38-yard field goal. No good. No good.
The field goal attempt is no good.
Quarles, a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. From the gun, Rodgers looks to his left, makes the reception, breaks out of the tackle. Manti Te'o makes the tackle.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
The Packers will take the snap from the 35. He's going to the left. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That's a great feeling.
Lacey lines up in the backfield.
319.
The Packers snap it at the 41. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Nickel formation for the defense here.
319.
Midway into the third. Gives it to him again. Lacey takes the hit and is brought down.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's 3rd and long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Rodgers from the shotgun. Makes the reception. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
They're in punting formation.
The punt is down at the 12-yard line.
Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. Rivers out of the gun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Royals, a receiver in the slot. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun throws the pass. Jones makes the tackle.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
3rd and 8. Fumble. Recovery by the offense. And they get to him before he could get out of the end zone. They've got a safety. Still on his feet, and they bring him down at the 36-yard line. First down at the 36. Caught for the first down.
Anytime you have man-to-man coverage like we see this time, it's all about the receiver getting away from the defender. He does it, and the quarterback puts it right on it.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center.
319! 319!
First and 10. And he's thrown to the ground.
Makes the sack. Loss of 8 on the play.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
The Packers take it from the 33. Keeps it on the play fake. Always aware of the chains. He's got the catch, and he's got the first.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Gets the handle here. Legits in on the tackle. Here's a look at the red zone statistics brought to you by Verizon. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. Lacey takes the hit and is brought down.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
ready to make the stop on the goal line, loading up that defensive front.
3rd and goal from the 1.
Touchdown.
Well, good job on that touchdown that time, and I'll tell you, there's nothing like being on top of the other team and make them chase you.
He's looking to the right. Put an additional 2 points on the board as they convert. The Chargers ready to return the kick. Royals going to test the coverage this time. And he's met head on right there at the 20.
Number 11 on the return.
Nickel formation here for the defense. First down at the 20. Matthews. And Matthews is there to take him down.
With the carry. Gain of 3.
Floyd's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 2nd and 6. They'll run it here. Jones all over the ball carrier.
That time, that's just a bad decision by the running back. He makes the wrong read. The offensive line blocked it right. But when you make the wrong read, you're going to get tackled. That time he gets tackled for a loss.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. From the gun. Allen's got it, and a first.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corners.
Offense lines up here. The Chargers from the 32. And Matthews is handed the football. Clay Matthews makes the tackle.
3-yard gain on the play.
Wide receivers are bunched up.
Rivers will take the snap from the gun.
He's got the catch. Hawks there to make the tackle. He stayed in there that time, took the hit, but still was able to make the play.
Jim, you're right. Good job by the QB, and you're going to have to do this 3 or 4 times a game. The protection cannot always be perfect. He stands in there, gets hit, but still throws the football right on target.
The Chargers at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
Going to be a penalty here. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Player showing no restraint coming in on the quarterback, and that late hit will cost his team 15.
A lot of times these late hits are called, and I feel for the defensive player. Not in this case. That was an easy call. A blatant late hit. It's worthy of 15 yards.
Royals lined up now as a slot receiver. First down at the 47. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And he is tackled at the 44. End of 3 here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the fourth quarter. The Chargers will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the fourth. They've come out in the dime package. The final quarter begins with this snap. The defense gets a sack.
Well, that time the quarterback didn't hold the football. On the left side of the line, they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Woodhead lined up in the backfield. Rivers has got it in the gun. And the quarterback is taken down.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
The Chargers have it at the 44. Rivers connects with Antonio Gates.
All the quarterbacks in the NFL, they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
This long drive continues. First down at the 28.
Good coverage by Hayward that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Play after play after play here on this drive. The Chargers take it from the 28. Under pressure and incomplete.
This defense can pressure the quarterback. There's no doubt about it. They did this time, and it results in another incompletion.
The long drive continues. They're down and 10. They go screen with Woodhead.
That play is good for a Chargers first down.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
This has been a long drive so far. First down and 10. And the give to Ryan Matthews. Give Peppers the credit for that tackle.
Some good play calls so far in this drive by the offensive coordinator. His team is down, but they are marching down the field.
What a drive this has been. Second down and 9. They call his name again. And Jones in on the tackle.
Number 24 gets the call.
The Chargers, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Rivers out of the gun. Looking across the middle. That'll pick up the first. And finally, the offense comes through in the clutch on third down.
Hard to throw the football down the field once you get into the red zone. That time the quarterback, well, he knows that. And he looks down there, nobody open deep, throws it short, and they get a nice solid pickup on that play call.
Mounting a serious drive.
First and goal to go.
Right? 6 in the books.
I would bet first and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do they do here? They run it and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
Extra point is good.
Chargers getting set for the kickoff. Hyde's tackled down at the 17. Lacey lines up in the backfield.
319.
First down at the 17. It's intercepted. The tackle is made.
Intercepts the pass.
Give a lot of credit to the defense this time. They got the offense backed up. It's inside its own 20. They're aggressive, and being aggressive gives them a chance to get the interception, and they make it. Nice play.
First and goal from the 10. And Matthews is going to take the handoff now.
Number 24 on the run.
Well, you always like to run the football once you get down in the red zone. That time they try the run game, but there is nowhere to go, and they get just a little gain out of that play.
The defense comes out in the dime. Second and goal from the 9. Rivers finds Gates. Jones makes the tackle.
Completes the pass. Gain of 5.
Third and goal at the 4. He'll throw it over the middle. Interception. Breaks the tackle. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
Jones is probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
Lacey lines up in the backfield. First and 10. Makes the catch inbound.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Second down and 7. Delayed handoff. Throws out the arm. Butler's there to make the tackle.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Starks is in the backfield. The Packers will take the snap from the 25. Here's Boykin. Weddles in on the tackle.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
The Packers are going to punt the football. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Rivers out of the gun. Has Royal brought down just 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on first down throw. Nice throw and catch, just short of the first down.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. Just a quick drop back. Has Allen. They'll mark him at the 28.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
The Packers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The Chargers take it from the 28. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. Woodhead lined up in the backfield. Second down and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. Burnett's the one who brings him to the ground.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The Packers set at the line. Dime package. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. Going to take it the distance. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Let's get this. Let's get it. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we got to have this.
What a good job by the offense, driving down and getting that touchdown. Even though they're still behind, they're chipping away at this lead, keeping the pressure on their opponents.
The Chargers lined up now for the point after. The point after is good. Nick Novak ready for the kickoff. Tries to ward off a defender with a stiff arm.
17 yards. The 33 on the return.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Midway through the fourth quarter. Throw to the left. Incomplete.
The pass results in an incompletion. Number 81, the intended receiver. Second down.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. And he's forced to the ground.
98 makes the sack. 1 yard loss on the play.
You got to learn to make adjustments during the game. And this quarterback's going to have to learn to get rid of the football, getting sacked way too much, too many hits. Get rid of the football faster.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. They've come out in the dime package.
Over here. Let's make these babies cry.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Throws the pass. Here's Boykin. That's Weddle making the stop.
A lot of people talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's overblown, but in a situation like this, where you're winning a close game in the second half, you want to control the tempo, control the clock, keep getting those first downs.
Quarles usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field.
Number 27 gets the ball in the way.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center. 2nd down and 6. Here's the handoff. That picks up 11. Eddie Lacy making the big play for the Packers.
Green Bay has been begging for a big, powerful runner for years, and they have found it in Eddie Lacy, and it helps this offensive line because they're not the most powerful group in the NFL.
What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 9th time today.
Nelson's got the catch and the first.
Well, you play this coverage, cover 4. In other words, you got 4 defenders playing deep, equally spread across the field. Well, who's going to cover the in cuts and underneath? Nobody. That's why the quarterback got an easy completion that time on the in route.
The defense comes out in the nickel. First down at the 36. And that gains 1.
Number 12 gets the call. Gain of 1.
What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 9th time today.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's 3rd and long. And you know, always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Starks is in the backfield.
319! 319!
3rd down and 13. Set up screen. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
A 52-yard field goal attempt coming up. Didn't have the distance.
I think everybody thought it was a given he was going to make it, but he does not hit it solidly, and it comes up just short.
Royals lined up in the slot. Now 1st and 10. Matthews on the screen. Hawks all over that offense and brings him down.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. Rivers is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Rivers finds Allen.
Pass interference. Offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 30. And Malcolm Floyd with some nice hands brings in the bullet pass.
When you get in a situation like this as a quarterback, it's in the second half, it's 3rd and long, you're losing a close game, it's up to you to make the right decision. Don't force the issue. If it's not there, throw it short or throw it away.
This game is not over, but the quarterback knows that time is short, and his team must do something in a hurry.
And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
Hyde's got it on the return. Tackled down at the 47.
The defense needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance as we're running low on time in this one.
Draw play here. Running to the right. Weddles is there that time for the tackle.
The Packers' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big game.
Leading and with possession of the football, a good place to be at this point in the game.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books.
Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the 4th quarter.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center.
First down at the 37. Takes it on the counter. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 9th time today. Gets about 4 yards that time. They immediately call for a timeout.
Following that timeout, defense back out on the field.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 9th time today. They call for the timeout to stop the clock.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Third and 2. He's going to get another carry. That picks up 7. And they're going to call a timeout here to stop the clock. Back out there for action after that defensive timeout.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Nickel formation for the defense here.
319.
First and goal from the 7. Feeds him again. Lacey takes the hit and is brought down.
On the play. 3-yard gain on the play.
What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 9th time today. Nothing will drive a coach crazier than a false start penalty.
False start, offense. Still second down.
Offense lines up here.
319. 258.
Second and goal from the 9. Double tight end formation.
319. 258. I got him. Man. I got press. Hey, man, I got him all day.
Takes the knee. Should be an easy one here. A tightly contested contest that has now come to a conclusion. Let's take a look at today's GMC Never Say Never moment of the game. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.